Three, two, one. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the June 3rd Thursday. It seems like 2020 is flying by. Since it seems like everything is, moving very quickly and we want to just, keep the train rolling, we're just going to jump right into things today. So first things first, I'm just going to turn it over to John Cappa to let us know what is going on his side of the business.
Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's well and staying busy. I know these are difficult times for everybody. It's stressful and anxiety is at probably an all-time high level, but we are pushing through, and we're using this here at Cappa Title as an opportunity to do a little renovation of our waiting room. We have our front door locked pretty much all the time. We have very few people coming into the office. And so if you recall, we had a leak of our water cooler in the waiting room a few months ago. And so now we're using this time to do a little bit of renovation. We still have closings going on, although we have changed our protocol. As everybody may know, the front door is locked. Only one person in the office at a time. We have a designated spot in the conference room where one person will sit. And if they would rather not close or come into the office, we are willing to do a closing outside in the car or in our carport behind our office. More importantly, we have done, Jill just told me this month, 3 closings where Jill has gone out to the people's house to sign documents. They would rather be in their home, and we bring them face masks. We got disposable face masks and sanitizer that we bring along with the closing package to make them feel much safer. So we're still moving along in that sense. Business has been interrupted, but it's continuing. So in the market, as I see it, we are still closing loans. We are still doing residential purchases. We've had several in the last few weeks. One of them I was involved in. I was part of an estate. We got the sale price was $281. We had listed the seller had listed it for $279. So they got a above asking price. And I believe the borrower got a VA loan for 97% of the purchase price. So we're still seeing the lending. We're still seeing the closings. It's just slowed down and it's a little bit different. But we're willing to adapt and do whatever we need to help you with your closings as an agent, as well as anybody who wants to refinance with Ryan. And I think business going forward is going to continue to steadily pick up. I don't see there being a crash in the real estate market. The government is doing everything they can to encourage people to purchase homes and refinance. And other than there is a moratorium which has been extended on evictions until July, but I expect that the governor will probably not extend that. So other than tenants having an issue for property management, that may be an issue for homeowners or investors, but the real estate market is continuing to recover, and we're here and ready for them. So good luck, everybody. Stay healthy, and I'm going to return it to Paul.
Thanks, thanks, John. Yeah, and I'll just follow up on what you were saying. I know I had a closing with you guys, like really in the midst of the prime time Corona quarantine, like people weren't even supposed to leave their house, and still like dropping off documents, picking up checks, whatever it was. Jill made it super easy and was very accommodating. So I'm sure, as we kind of continue to open up and expand a little bit more as far as what we're able to do, there's no reason you guys won't continue to make it easy. So I have no doubt about that. That being said, let's turn it over to Ryan Green to see what's happening over at RMS Mortgage Services. Ryan, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Paul. Yeah, I can attest to some of the things that John was saying as well. Jill's gone out for a few different closings of just my clients directly to their homes, and people needed it. They had kids. Both of the scenarios that they both had kids, and they couldn't make it down to the office. And she actually drove to Tampa, I think now for 3 different closings that I've done. So it's phenomenal, and they're not charging extra for that. If I'm correct, John, like I believe that she just do it for free. So usually that's a $180 notary fee. So they're really taking care of the clients very well during this COVID time right now. So we really appreciate that, John. So the mortgage update that I have, rates are still incredibly low right now. So they keep getting lower. We're looking at the 2.8, 2.9 for 30-year. We're in the 2.5 range for 15-year now on conventional loans. So the rates just continue to be fantastic for your clients to be purchasing. I have a specific scenario that I was working on for a client that was referred to me. They actually were referred to a different lender by their boyfriend. It was one of their good friends. They just assumed that everything was going to be fantastic and fine. And she started to look at some of the numbers and stuff like that. And she really didn't know what she was looking at. And she saw some large numbers and was like, you know what, I need to get a second opinion. That's what we've been preaching about, doing the second opinion scenarios. And when I took a look at everything, I got her loan estimate. It showed that she was getting charged like $4,000 for a 3.375 rate on a cash out refinance, which is a pretty good rate, but that $4,000 fee number is the big red flag for me. So I was able to quote her out and give her that exact same rate, but with 0 charge. So $4,000 were saved on closing costs just by getting a second opinion. So you can't trust the people that you love there. They may think they know what's best for you, but some people try to take advantage when it's those scenarios where it's like, all right, this would be an easy transaction type of scenario. That is kind of what happened here. And she kind of was very, very upset about what happened, but she was actually ecstatic at the same time that I was able to help her. So she's really looking forward to be able to refer some business to RMS as a result of that. So that can really help you guys when you're trying to wow your clients. A lot of times they'll come to you, they'll say that they have financing, that they've gotten a pre-approval, but that specific type of situation is something that you can bring up to them and be able to say to them, hey, you should definitely get a second opinion one way or the other, because the worst thing that can happen is you lose 15 minutes of your time and then you find out that you're having the best deal already that you could get. So the other alternative is to save potentially thousands of dollars. So I think they would definitely make that phone call just to find that out. So just a quick success story that can definitely help you guys in your day. And overall, the mortgages are doing great. We had several purchase closings with RMS agents this month, which is fantastic. And gotten a bunch of refinance referrals as well from RMS agents. So we're doing a lot as a team, and I really do appreciate that. And John over there is closing a lot of those loans too. So we appreciate you too over there at Cappa, John. Thank you so much. And that is it for me. Paul, take it away, my friend.
I will do that. Or yeah, whatever. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it. All great information. And I'm sure, I think I mentioned this last week, even everyone that has worked with Ryan knows that, he is very easy to work with, very accommodating, and, he's good at what he does. So there's no reason to stop sending business his way. It just makes sense. If everything's in-house and we can streamline everything, why not do it, right? It just makes it easier for you, makes it easier for your clients. And that's really the core reason behind why we have all 4 of us here today, is for that exact reason. So again, thanks, Ryan. And now let's just turn it over to Lloyd, our broker. Lloyd, tell us a little bit about what's going on with you and your side of the business.
All right. Good morning, everybody. And of course, a big thank you to John and Ryan. Obviously, Elite Complete is open for business. John is doing a great job over at Cappa Title, being so accommodating. Ryan, I can't say enough about what you've been able to do for our customers and clients. Please, guys, take advantage of this Elite Complete system that we've got going, and I think you will not be sorry. So again, John, Ryan, thank you very much, and of course, a big thank you to our host for Virtual Third Thursdays, Paul. Thank you so much. And first of all, just a little bit about what I'm seeing in the market. What I'm seeing, by the way, I think is all very positive. I think I'm seeing more sellers coming into the market, which we need desperately to happen. We are still very low in inventory, but I'm seeing a gradual pickup in the number of sellers coming into the market. This is good news, I believe, for the recovery. We're continuing to see a plethora of buyers online. Realtor.com, Zillow are all saying that they are seeing buyers in record numbers. So with a lack of inventory, obviously properties that are on the market are selling reasonably quickly. It's a good message, by the way, to send to those sellers who are kind of still on the fence. It's a good time to sell. So that's kind of the market in a nutshell. I sent you some information this week, and I'll continue to send you more information about the market. But I think we're going to see a much better second half of the year than the first half, for sure, if everybody does their part to be safe, to keep this COVID contained, and not to go back to the shutdown situation we were in earlier in the year. So right now, seeing a very positive trend in the market. My real message for today, it's going to sound like a sermon, I'm sure, but my real message for today is about life, and the delicate balance between our business life and our personal life. I think you'll probably agree that balance has been pretty challenging, for sure, over the past several months. We've all been struggling with being home, the personal stuff, the business stuff, trying to keep everyone happy and keep ourselves alive and keep our businesses alive. And it's a very delicate thing. Yesterday, I sent you an email about this, which included a video from my friend Tom Ferry. I hope you had a chance to watch it. If you didn't have a chance yet, I'm going to beg you to watch it. I think it's excellent as it relates to balance and business. I'm going to continue to address some of these life issues over the next week or so. Life issues meaning that personal and business balance that I think is so important to our success, not only our business success, but our personal success and life success in general. So I hope it helps you with your balance as we move into the second half of the year. Can you believe we're actually saying we're moving into the second half of the year? It's just mind-boggling to me. So keep your eyes out open for today's message on balance. I want to thank you for joining us today at our virtual Third Thursday. I know if you're anything like me, I'm looking forward to being able to see everyone and be in a team setting. We'll get there, I'm sure. But thank you for joining us virtually. Guys, again, thank you so much for all you do. Paul, John, Ryan, I really appreciate all of you as we move forward together in our Elite Complete team. So Paul, back to you for some parting comments. Thanks.
Thank you, Lloyd. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much hit it on the head as far as, where I think we all need to be. Thanks again to John and to Ryan, and of course to you, Lloyd. But yeah, obviously, like you said, we're in kind of unprecedented times where, you know, we've never really seen anything like this before in our lifetimes. But I think, you know, together as a group, we've done a good job of kind of handling it and staying centered, staying focused, just trying to, you know, go about our days, business as usual. So I think that that's the only thing we can do is continue to, you know, create a routine, stick to your guns, and just continue to operate as normal. So that's one of the reasons I like these virtual Thursdays. It keeps us grounded, keeps our routine going. Even if it is a little bit different, we still find a way to connect, to share important information, and to keep each other kind of up to date on what we've all got going on. So if no one else has anything else, I just want to say again, thanks to everyone who tuned in. And like Lloyd said, we hope to see you guys sooner than later. Adios.
Take care, everybody.
Later.